Hi, Brian Bono here. Today I want to talk to you about Hank belts. You know, I've been a police officer for 20 years. For 20 years I've carried weapons both on duty and concealed while off duty. I've always struggled with how to do that properly with a good holster and a good belt. You can't just have a good holster and a junk belt. It just doesn't work. Okay, so what I've done finally after all these years, I started researching belts. And the first belt that I started off researching, and I spent a lot of money on this, was the Bauer belt. This is a good concept. Really like this belt, and I liked it so much I wore it 5 times. You got it, 5 times. That's it. The first thing I didn't like about this belt, see the buckle? See how thin it is? All right, I'm not fat by any means, okay? See how thin this is? This is a razor blade when it digs into your belly, okay? Terribly uncomfortable. Unless you're wearing an undershirt or you take your main shirt and tuck it in, it digs in constantly. And heaven forbid if you bend over, this really digs in and it'll actually leave a mark. The second thing is I'm a clean freak, okay? Now granted, I haven't worn this belt in a couple months, but this Velcro here picks up every piece of lint and dust and dog hair, and it looks disgusting. It took it from something that, hey, this is a really great idea, to this pie over here. This next belt here I've had for a long time. It just simply doesn't work for carrying a weapon. It doesn't even work for holding up your pants most of the time. It's a stretchy belt. These were really cool like 5-6 years ago. They were everywhere. Cheap, $5-6 belt. Still like it. It doesn't do anything though. It looks good on my pants though. Next belt is I bought a suit about a year ago, and I bought, per the advice of the salesman, thank you very much, I bought a very expensive a belt here. It's a Dickie belt. Dickie's a brand name, right? They make a lot of good stuff. Apparently they don't make good belts. Look at this. This is a belt I wear with my suit. No holster on this. This is a suit. Okay, look at the crack in that. So I wore this maybe 10-15 times. You can see the busting up in the leather here in the center. Not impressed. Dickie. No way. Now, my wife came to me and says, Brian, I want a new belt. So we went to Cabela's. So we bought a Cabela's belt. This belt here, this high quality twisted up junk, genuine top leather, right? Look how thin it is. Very thin. This thing is worthless. This thing's about 6 months old, and I don't know how they tan their leather. I'm not a belt manufacturer. I'm just a consumer. But this thing is a flimsy piece of junk. And when I bought it, it was hard as a rock. It had high hopes. I really thought this was a high quality belt, but I was deceived. Look here. Even the little leather banding, you know, that sexy banding that they run through the center of the belt, even this banding has ripped off and pulled out of here. Again, Cabela's. This belt here was relatively the same price as this nice Hank belt we're going to talk about in a second. Junk. As you know, I'm a police officer. You've seen it in my other videos. This is a high quality leather belt. Alright? This carries all the duty equipment that I need. I use on a daily basis. So look at this. Here's another high quality leather belt. I'm kind of cheap, to be honest. When I buy something, I want it to last. I want to use it for the next 10, 15, 20 years. This belt lasted me, I don't know, I didn't write it down, 3 years, 4 years. Very disappointed. The inner here is peeled away. The leather on the outside is still, I don't know, it's still presentable, I guess. You can't see the grooves in it when you got all my equipment on there. But this, I can't wear this for work. Another high quality belt, expensive belt. This was like $80 or $90, very expensive. Trash. This belt. This is my Standby belt. This is one of my favorite belts. I've had this for a long time. But again, I'm not sure who made this. There's no brand on it. It says it's genuine leather. So the base of the belt here, it's held up pretty good. Okay. The problem I have with this belt is this. how am I supposed to wear this with a nice pair of slacks? How am I supposed to wear this to church? It looks terrible. And you can see this, right? Terrible. Now I've carried this, you see the chips here on the side of the belt. That's not the belt's fault. That's my Crossbreed fault. All right, Crossbreed is a holster that I wear all the time for my CCW. Yeah, sorry. So my wife saw these belts here, Hank belts, online. All right. So she's like, Brian, let's go try a belt. I want to try a high quality belt. They have awesome reviews. And of course, you know, I don't trust anybody. I've been burned by belt manufacturers several times. So we went out and we spent some good money on this belt. It wasn't too unreasonable. I mean, where else can you go and spend some money and get a belt that has a 100-year warranty? Well, Hank Belts. Look how thick this is, guys. For girls, look at this. That is thick. That's amazing. I'm just really impressed with that. Look at that beautiful black polished buckle. I like black, okay? So she bought this belt. I was very hesitant because, again, I don't trust anyone. Right on the belt. This is really cool. Right on the belt. Hank Belts, 100-year warranty. Where else do you go to get a 100-year warranty on a belt? Really? Look at these screws. I don't know what these screws are, but very impressive the way they lock down and the size of this. So this belt here is probably 4 or 5 months old. Not really a mark on it. A little bit of buckle mark here where it rolls with the leather. Well, of course it is. You know, she straps this down tight, keep her pants up, it's going to leave a mark. If it was metal, it would leave a mark, right? Very happy with it, very happy with the finish. It's a very classy looking belt with her dress pants. She wears this to work, she wears it to church, she wears it out shopping, wears it everywhere she goes. Of course, then I got jealous, right? How come she gets a cool belt and I don't? So I went out probably 3-4 weeks ago, maybe a month ago now, and I bought myself the same belt, but I bought it in black. I like black, right? So I wear a lot of off-duty weapons. You can see the scratches from the abuse from my holsters on the inside. On the outside, again, you see a couple rub marks here. That's no fault of the belt. I mean, I'm putting a Crossbreed holster on it. Has those big metal clips on it, spring clips. This belt carries that holster. This belt carries my full frame duty weapon. This is a nice belt. I am so excited about this. And this is the everyday carry belt. This isn't their duty belt. This isn't their CCW belt. I can't wait to see that. That's going to be my next purchase. Very high quality belt here. I couldn't be more pleased. You know, I went out and I took a chance on Hank Belts. And I took another chance. And now, quite frankly, there's no more chances. I'm just buying quality belts, and that's why I'm here. And I wanted to share this with you because I scoured the internet. I looked for some Hank belt reviews. I didn't see a whole lot. There wasn't a lot there. And I was kind of like, okay, so is this one of these Facebook companies that just pops up and advertises something to steal your money real quick? I was nervous about that. I don't trust anybody, really. So I did some research. I went out online, I bought 2 belts, very pleased. Hank Belts, keep up the good work. Till next time, have a great day.